she was upside down, and I found out as I was in labor. I am really hoping for a VBAC. I will definitely do whatever I need to do to keep me and the baby safe. Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. My name is Bethany if you're new here, and I cannot believe you guys, but I am 32 weeks pregnant. I feel like this pregnancy has just flown by for me, and I'm sure some of you are thinking the exact same thing. It's just been so crazy how fast it's been going, and honestly, in a few short weeks, little guy will be here, and I'm so excited about this. So anyways, this video is actually a collaboration with my friend Delilah over on her channel, Lepke's Life. She is a mama to her little girl Eloise, and she is actually expecting her second baby as well. She is just coming out of her first trimester, and she is also doing another pregnancy update as well. She is so awesome. She does a whole bunch of day in the life videos. She does a bunch of motherhood videos. So if you guys like my channel, you probably will really enjoy hers. So make sure you go over to her video and her channel, which is linked down below, and make sure you say hi and that you came from my channel, and definitely subscribe because she has an awesome thing going right now. So anyways, I'm just gonna kind of jump into things. If you guys haven't been following along with me, I do have all of my previous bump dates in a playlist for you guys. So make sure you do click that down below if you wanna follow along with how everything has been going up to this point. So baby is now measuring about 16 inches in length and weighs almost 4 pounds, which is super exciting. Is now close to the size of a squash. So I guess that kind of depends on what kind of squash or how big the squash, but that's what my app is saying this week. So in the next 7 weeks, baby is going to be gaining about 1/3 to 1/2 of their birth weight and will be growing like crazy. But overall, he is doing pretty well in there. He's moving a lot, and I am so thankful that, you know, the really crazy movements that he had been doing in previous weeks, like I had mentioned in my previous bump date, he's not actually doing that as much anymore. It's more rolls and just bigger movements, which is great because those were pretty intense, not gonna lie. So my belly is now measuring at about 37 inches around, which has grown about 1/2 inch since my last bump date, which is great, but my belly is still measuring a little bit small. I did have a midwife appointment today, and she said that my belly is measuring at 30 weeks. She said that she's happy with that. That's not like a huge jump from 32 weeks. I had previously mentioned in my last update that my belly was only measuring at around 26 inches around, or from my fundal height, sorry, and she was a little bit concerned about it, but now it seems to be catching up a little bit more. As of now, I still don't have any stretch marks. I didn't have any stretch marks with my daughter, and I still don't have any now. I'm kind of hoping that they stay away, but the skin on my belly is definitely feeling a lot more stretching going on. It is a lot more itchy, and I'm continuing to put a lot of lotion on just to subsidize that itch because it gets a little bit uncomfortable. So moving on to my symptoms. So I've been experiencing a lot of Braxton Hicks these past 2 weeks, and they've been getting a lot more like tighter and a lot more uncomfortable. I've been getting them for, I'd say close to about 10 weeks off and on, but they're a lot more frequent now, and they're a lot more uncomfortable, which is just my uterus practicing for real labor when that comes around to it. So another thing I've been experiencing is shortness of breath, and even as I'm talking right now, I can definitely feel like I'm not able to catch my breath as much as normal. As when I'm even just talking, I find that I get winded and I can't breathe as well because, I mean, my uterus is growing and it's squishing all my organs, including my lungs. Speaking of which, I do need to catch my breath. So one thing that I did want to talk about with you guys that I found has been like so helpful for me this pregnancy that I actually didn't have with my daughter that I wish I did was my baby Doppler. This is actually by Baby Doppler, and I will put the link down below for you guys, because I have found that this has given me such a peace of mind. And you know, even recently, you know, not knowing if my baby was head down or not, and it's so great to know that it has been confirmed by my midwife that my baby is head down, which is wonderful and awesome. But you can actually find the heartbeat at home, you know, without going to a midwife or to your doctor, which is great. So I could find where the heartbeat was on the baby, so I could kind of know what position he was in. And even in earlier pregnancy, it's such a relief, you know, when you're kind of having those thoughts of self-doubt, like, is the baby okay? Especially before you can even feel them, to hear that heartbeat is so reassuring. It's absolutely amazing. I've been using this since I got it, which was around like, I think 11 weeks, and I have not stopped using it. And my daughter loves to use it too. She loves to help with it, and it's so much fun. So if you guys are interested in this, I highly recommend getting one of these, and it really helps people who have had previous loss or miscarriages. It really gives you that peace of mind that if you're, you know, having some doubts, you can just pop on the Doppler and find that baby's heartbeat, and it just gives you such a sigh of relief. Make sure you go hit that link down below, you guys, and get yourself your own baby Doppler, because it is seriously amazing. And I'm not just saying this because this is actually not a sponsored video, but I just want to tell you about this because it has changed the way and how confident I feel in my pregnancy, which is awesome. So I hope you guys will feel the same way. So if you guys haven't seen my previous video, which was me talking about is the baby head down or not? So yes, I also had a midwife appointment today, and it is confirmed that baby is head down, which makes me extremely excited because I am really hoping for a VBAC. And if you don't know what a VBAC is, that is a vaginal birth after C-section. And my first daughter, I had a C-section. I labored normally, everything went fine. I started labor on my own. I actually dilated to 8 centimeters, but she was upside down. And I found out as I was in labor, what was it? I think it was probably 6 hours into labor, I found out she was upside down. And I had no idea, you know, at any time before that she was breech. And so with this pregnancy, I've had a bit of anxiety about that. And so this time, little guy is head down, and hopefully he will stay that way now until he is born. But I am hoping for a vaginal delivery. But you know what? At the end of the day, if something doesn't go right, or, you know, the baby's in distress, I will definitely do whatever I need to do to keep me and the baby safe, which might end up being a C-section. It's not what I want to do, but at the same time, I will do it for the sake of my baby's health. So basically, that's kind of where I stand with my birth plan, is that I really am hoping for that vaginal delivery. And because I know I can labor on my own, I know I can dilate on my own, it's just a matter of fact of him being in the right position. So I'm kind of excited, I'm kind of nervous, but I'm getting really excited because in just a few short weeks, like 8 weeks, give or take, you guys, it's so exciting, we'll have a baby. You know, he's gonna be here, and I'm so excited about it. So that kind of wraps up this pregnancy update. I hope you guys did enjoy. I hope I didn't babble too much. I do like to talk about pregnancy a lot. I do love helping other mamas on their own motherhood, pregnancy journeys. Also, make sure you do go to Delilah's channel, Lepke's Life, and subscribe to her and comment on her videos and just binge watch all of her videos because they're so awesome. Make sure you do subscribe, comment down below. I love hearing from you guys, and we'll see you guys in my next video. Bye!